After a tough few months getting over my knee injury and feeling fitter after my day hikes in November, I wanted to do a bushwalk before the end of the year. So basically the week before Christmas, I headed up the highways towards the mountains. During the drive I stopped more than a few times to find geocaches. I didn't find this one, but thought this is a beautiful bus shelter and the people looking after it certainly do a great job. I then headed towards Mount Beauty before finding a nice place to set up my tent at Mountain Creek campsite. I'd driven about 370 kilometres, so I had a nice sleep before starting my hike the following day. Well, this is the furthest I've been up here for quite a while. A few months ago I had to pull the pin about 100 metres back there because my knee wasn't really good. But anyway, I'm feeling a lot better now, and this is my new pack, and it's not too bad. Just tweaking it. Anyway, this is the bottom of the staircase track, and I'm going up. Anyway, we'll see what it looks like when I get up on top of Mt Bogong. I haven't been there since the last time I was up there was I think it was about the start of 2007, and unfortunately that was the trip where things went really bad. I was feeling a bit crook. I used a lot of water. I was pretty crook, and then we went to Cleve Cole and we hut, and then we went down over the West Peak and then down one of the spurs, but unfortunately I was really crook, and then I was picked up by a helicopter, and yeah, that was really sad. But that's the thing, when you're up here, you need to make sure you've got a GPS. I've got an EPIRB just in case I don't have mobile phone access, but you know, sometimes you just got to listen to your body, and that's why when I was coming up here a few months ago, my knee wasn't good. I said, no, that's it, I'll pull the pin. But over the last few months, it's been getting better. So now, all right, time to go up here. Well, as you can see, I've had to change my plans, and that's the way it goes sometimes. I'm camped at Bivouac Hut, and I was planning to go up to Mt Bogong and then over the West Peak, but the hike up here knocked me around a bit. I've got to tweak the backpack a little bit, and bit of a problem with some of the way I packed it up, but anyway, that's the way it goes. And it's sort of a bit of a R&D trip, but after the first day with this, it's not too bad. Feels good, not too bad, and I think it'll be really good for future bushwalks. But like I said, at the moment I'm just kicking back at next to the hut, and sometimes I think people make a big mistake because they just keep pushing it. Sure, there's a lot of people that are way fitter than I am, and that's fine. But especially when you get, I'm 53, and I've got to listen to the body. And on the way up, my knees feeling fine, and my heel spurs are feeling fine. But some of the muscles that I haven't used for a while, especially with with a full pack on my back, they're certainly yelling out. And I just decided, well, instead of pushing it and maybe causing myself an injury, I'm better off just, I got to here. As you can see, I set the tent up, and yeah, I'll just chill out here for the next few hours. I've got a nice dinner planned for tonight, and then tomorrow morning I can get up, pack, and I haven't got very far to go. I'm over halfway in terms of kilometres from the start to the summit of Mt Bogong, and I'm also more than halfway in terms of altitude. So that's pretty cool. So it shouldn't be too bad a trip tomorrow. Like I say, it's not what I had planned, but sometimes you've just got to roll with what happens. And I know that had I pushed on, I would have really struggled, and I already had a muscle really yelling out at me on the last couple of 100 metres, and I know that if I pushed it, I could be sitting on the side of the track with a fairly decent injury, and then it becomes way more complicated than just chilling out here, set the tent up, and we'll see what happens tomorrow. The weather forecast for the next few days is perfect, so I'm not really losing anything. My plan still is to get to Cleef Coal Hut tomorrow night. We'll get over Mt Bogong and then down to Cleef Coal Hut tomorrow night. But for the moment, I'm just chilling out at Bivouac Hut, and there's worse places in the world you could chill out for a few hours. Well, this is a spot. I'm the elevation is 1658 meters, so I'm slowly getting there. But have a look at this. Behind me over there is Mount Buffalo. Down in here is the Kiwa Valley. So today I packed up the pack a little bit better than I did yesterday. It's feeling a lot better, so that's it. So yeah, I've tweaked it. So anyway, I think this will work really good for me nicely. Anyway, time to keep going. I got to stop not too far up, but yeah, it's certainly a awesome weather day to be up here. So yeah, where else would you want to be? Well, getting there, nearly at the top of the steep bit. Up behind me, behind those two snow poles, that's the memorial. So as you can see, when I get up there, the track's pretty not too tough. So anyway, slowly getting there.
If I let you in
mission accomplished as far as arriving at Mt Bogong summit. How's this for a spot? I'm just at the intersection of this track here, goes down the long spur, and over there, up there, is where Bivouac Hut is. It's probably about 700-800 metres away. Anyway, I'm heading down here because I'm going to go down to Hellman's Falls, and I've been there only a couple of times. But, oh, here we go, I found the track. I knew there was a track somewhere. There we go. That's what qualifies for a track sometimes. Anyway, there's also a geocache down there. I tried to find a geocache up in here, but I couldn't. There's a lot of debris down, and I'm not sure whether that's maybe causing a bit of a problem. So I decided, well, you know, I'll just forget about that one, and I'll head down. Like I say, we'll see if we can find the one down here at the falls, which I reckon should be looking pretty impressive. There's certainly quite a bit of water up here, and the creek's flowing pretty good. That's not the creek. The creek's actually over further, so the fact there's water there, that tells me there we go. There's the creek. So anyway, what a beautiful day, and it's awesome to be up here, and I will certainly be back, but tomorrow I'm going to go back over, well, near the summit, and then I'm going to go down Estale Spur, find some more geocaches on the way down, and then I'll head back to the car down at Mountain Creek. So, but anyway, for today, my mission's basically just go find some of the geocaches and check out the beautiful Hellman's Falls. Alright, well, I found the cache that I was looking for here. I'm near Hellman's Falls, and one of the things I really do when I do day hikes, when I'm in bushwalks, when you're out, I certainly carry my first aid kit, my PLB, just in case something happens, and I carry water and a bit of munchies. And I've also got my fleece just in case it gets a bit cool. But here's a photo of everything that's in my pack today. Well, except for the munchies, which are probably gone. But it just shows, you know, you never know when something might happen. So sometimes I've been injured. Years ago, I was walking towards Mount Tabletop, and I got hit by a tree branch, and that cut my right next to my eye, and I had to use my first aid kit to treat myself. And yeah, that's the thing. So certainly, you know, I think it's important to carry that sort of stuff. And if, you know, if I fell down and broke my leg or something, and there's probably no mobile phone access here, I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure there isn't, then if I really had to and I couldn't get back to Bivouac Hut where my campsite is, then I just have to you know, hit the PLB and yeah, get support. But you know, anyway, it's a beautiful day, and I'm just drying out the cache because it's a bit wet. It's actually been exactly 2 years exactly since the last person found this cache, so that was pretty funny. You know, yeah, 19th of the 12th 2020 to 19th of the 12th 2022, exactly 2 years. So it's been a while since anyone's come and found, I suppose. You know, if you think about it, right at the end of 2020, well, you know, we still had COVID and what have you, and that kept going to 2021. So not many people coming up here, and then, you know, here it is, 2022. There are people out here. So, all right. Well, I'm going to have something to eat and something to drink, just chill out. Then I'm going to go down. The actual Hellman's Falls are down in there somewhere. So I'm just going to go down, but get back on the track, and then go and check them out. And then yeah, then I think there's one more case I want to try. Oh, there we go. Bit of a drop.
Said I was the only one. No one likes being lied to. You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I wanna burn all the bridges between us. I can't focus, I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head. I just need to clear my head. I've been stuck on your memory, but it's not like I need it. And we may have some history, but we don't have to repeat it. You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I'm gonna burn all the bridges between us. I can't focus, I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head.
Alright, so what a beautiful day, eh? Where else would you want to be? Behind me up there is, well, up there is Mt Bogong summit. And as you can see, even for this late in December, there's a bit of snow. Yeah, they had a bit of a snowfall a few days ago, but whew, yeah, it's absolutely awesome. My trip's going really good, and I had to tweak my backpack just to make it feel a bit better. The harness was not too good when I was coming up, but now it's really good. So, you know, not sure what I'm getting close to, but something. So I'm about to, I'm getting close to, I think it's Hell Gap, and I've come through here once before in absolutely ridiculous weather. Rain, hail, sleet, virtually horizontal, and certainly wasn't this relaxed. But today, absolutely beautiful, and yeah, just loving it out here, I can tell you. And like I've mentioned to a few people, this is my first bushwalk since the end of 2019, and I was planning to go down Estale Spur, but I've decided just to make it a little bit easy for me. I'm actually going to go back down the staircase. When I get down the bottom, it's closer to where my car's parked. I just want to you know, this is a bit of a head out for the new pack, and also for myself, just to, you know, head out and come back. So, you know, that's about it. So, but yeah, for the moment, yeah, just cruising along and about to arrive at Hell Gap. Here's the track, eh? Well, right now I'm on the very top of the staircase. If we go around this way, up behind me, you can see the track heading up to the very last bit, and just actually up over there, you can't see it, is the summit of Bogong. But down, look at this for a descent. It's what I've got to go down the staircase. So over here is the Estale Spur, and it's another nice little track. But yeah, I'm just going to ooze down here, and my new pack's sort of settling into place, which is good. And this is going to be a nice little trip. I've got a can of Coke waiting for me in the esky in the back of the car. I reckon that's going to go down right when we get there. But for the immediate few moments, this is what I've got to deal with. It's not too bad. And going down's a lot easier than coming up. So. Well, I'm getting there. I'm right down near the bottom, probably less than a kilometre to the start of the staircase. So yeah, getting there. I'm a bit knocked around, and this is my first bushwalk since the end of 2019. So I'm sort of, yeah, I've got to get, I'm certainly going to have to get a bit fitter, but anyway, it's been a good hike, and it was great up there on Mt Bogong, and it was great to catch up with people, well, see new people up at Bivouac Hut. So anyway, right now I am so looking forward to getting back to the car. Well, my first box to tick off is get to the start of the staircase, and yeah, that's coming up shortly, and then it's a nice little shuffle to the car park, and I can kick back, and I'm going to enjoy that cold Coke that's sitting in the esky. I don't really care if it's too cold, as long as it's, you know, it'll be liquid. So yeah, but anyway, here's what the bottom end of the track looks like. All right, nearly there. I'm absolutely knackered. This has knocked me around a bit. But anyway, at least I got to complete this bushwalk. It might not have been quite the plan, but you know, I made it up to Mt Bogong summit and down to Bivouac Hut, also down to Hellman's Falls, which were absolutely awesome. So yeah, at least I've, you know, the main goal for this hike was just get a bushwalk done. And you know, so even though I'm, like I said, I'm absolutely knackered, it's far better than what happened right in this location a few months ago. All right, well, this is a bit of a tough pill to swallow, but my left knee, which was injured a few months ago, is still not right, and I'm actually walking back to the car because it's just not right. Yeah, so, and some people might be wondering, how's the knee going? Well, what I can tell you is, of all the things that are aching at the moment, my right calf muscle, my toes are a bit cranky. I don't know, I'm just knackered. The one thing I haven't heard from for this whole hike, apart from a little squeak when I was up walking to Hellman's Falls, I haven't had nothing from the knee. So I'd have to say it stood up to the challenge, which is good. My heel spurs aren't too bad. I mean, they ache, like they hurt like crazy first thing in the morning, and I just get out and walk around, warm them up, and then I'm okay. At the moment they're not real happy with me, but most of the body isn't happy with me. My new pack, well, it's gone all right. I wasn't happy with the harness system. Then I tweaked it a bit. It seems to be better. This was only just to see if this sort of pack would work for what I wanted. And it has. But I might, down the line, I might look at something in the same weight range as this one. And, you know, it's got maybe a slightly better harness, but for the moment this will do. And, oh, I can't hold the camera anymore. So cheers, guys. Look, this is the end for this episode. Thanks very much to everyone that watches. Any new subscribers, look, I really appreciate it. I just want to show you some of the awesome places that I get to go to, and certainly getting up to Mt Bogong was great. Getting up to Mt Bogong, there we go, was awesome. Anyway, I got a little bridge to cross right here, and like I said, I'm struggling to hold the camera up. Cheers, guys. Oh, you can see the effort it takes to get some of this footage.